We're live!
Yay! From a different spot!
Where are we?
Bardic the Hutt!
Bardic the Hutt! Yay!
Yay!
Welcome
Hi.
to our new building. The building we have been working on for, well,
Way
we haven't
too
been
long.
working on it, but other people have been working on it off and on for 4 months now, over 4 months now.
Yep. I mean, we've been working on it in that we instigated and have been supervising and have
cajoling, begging,
yeah,
pleading, the works.
all of it.
Yeah.
All of it, yeah.
So, do we have sound?
It looks like it. Yeah, we've got sound.
All right, good, sweet.
Okay.
Oh, the light's not on. That's unusual, but man, we got sound.
Is it my laptop sound?
I don't know. We have it said Samsung G-Track Pro, and it's
okay.
If you do, it works.
Okay.
Yay, sound!
Yay!
Welcome to our new building.
Yay! Obviously, it's not done yet. So what's behind us is our walk-in that has the heater in it right now. Is going to be a bathroom.
We're going to have a bathroom at our new production building.
Over on that side will be our the press and the brew system and
barrels in the back.
Barrels in the back. Storage on this wall. Then over there is going to be a whole bunch of storage, a freezer. We'll get a mini fridge and the keg cleaner.
Yeah.
So we're excited. And just the fact that we can be in here right now and filming this, it's odd to me that we don't have anybody watching yet.
We had one for a while.
Oh, did we?
Yeah,
okay.
But then they went away.
Well.
But we are online. See, it says online.
Okay, good. Mark got internet out here yesterday, so.
So that was a hard job, but it was a good job, and I was happy to have it done.
Yep. Okay.
Yep, it says connected.
Yep.
Pretty good signal too, so.
Good.
All right, so I am a little disconcerted by the lack of viewership, though.
Oh well.
Here, maybe I should join us.
Yeah, see if it
populates.
See if it's actually live.
Yeah. No, I don't want to claim my stupid YouTube TV football offer. Oh, yep, there it is.
Okay. Okay. And we are live. And see, okay. We're good.
Right.
Trying anything new, there's always the what ifs?
What if this doesn't work like nothing else has thus far?
Stop. I don't want to hear that. Okay.
Oh, now we've got two.
Woohoo!
So what are you drinking here in our new production facility?
Our new production facility.
This is the first drink had in our new production. No, I take that back. Our friend who did the electrical,
yes.
he did enjoy a cider, but this is the first. As he deserved. But this is the first one you and I have shared.
Yes. I am drinking Lotus Watermelon.
Ooh.
This is one of my actually, I think this is my favorite watermelon cider.
Really? Did not know that.
Celeste Bell Bethabel. I mean, it's a watermelon cider, and I loved it. But the cayenne was so prevalent, it was difficult to. It wasn't as easy to drink as this one is.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
Yeah.
However, I loved the.
Oh.
What?
We're getting chat messages on that.
Oh.
Yay.
Yay.
The building, though.
I know, right?
Yeah.
We're not getting chat out here.
It's okay. Browser's being stupid.
Here.
We got it on the phone. Hi, Kaylee.
Hi.
Anyway, your favorite watermelon cider.
Yes. This one just is eminently drinkable to me.
Let's see. Smells good.
Mm-hmm.
It has some kind of. That is really good. That is fantastically good.
Yeah, there's just a little bit of funk to it.
Yeah, but that could be intentional for all we know.
Mm-hmm.
I am enjoying Dragon's Milk. This is by New Holland Brewing Company, and dang, it is your good old-fashioned bourbon barrel-aged stout, and it's a good one. This is one of my favorites from way back, and I just straight love it. And I figured to christen almost, not quite, because we're not breaking anything out here.
Yeah.
Although we've got a sick trench drain that can handle it.
That is true.
To christen the new building, I figured I'd do something nice.
Yeah.
So Yay!
Yay!
So, I mean, what else is new?
What else is new?
We could give you guys a tour, a camera tour, just turn the tour around, but it's kind of a mess in here.
I
So
mean, I don't know.
it's kind of a mess in here.
It is kind of a mess.
So
in here.
we'll wait until stuff's done, then we'll do a virtual tour.
Okay, so this is the sneak preview.
This is the sneak preview. Yep.
Yay!
This is the teaser trailer.
Teaser trailer.
This is the stuff that Tom Holland would accidentally release on Twitter.
Yes, he is the best Batman, or not Batman, Spider-Man.
He is.
He is the best Spider-Man, I think.
He truly is the best Spider-Man.
I'm sure there are people who are like dying for him to be done with that role just because of how spoilery he is.
All you gotta do is like not go on Twitter or anything else. Literally anything else. Super sneaky.
I'm gonna put this up here.
That's a good idea. Yeah, then it's like they're right there.
Yeah.
But,
So, you didn't brew this week because you were working on the building.
I was out here pretty much the entire time.
Yeah.
My parents have been working nearly nonstop on this place. Well, I guess you can't see it too terribly well, but a little bit off to the side, over there. All the insulation that's in here, Mom is pretty much responsible for. She insulated our walk-in. She insulated the walls. There's literally one last row of insulation left on the walls, and that's done.
Yeah.
She's just been a machine. She's amazing. Dad has helped out immensely with the sheetrock, as has Mom. They have just been invaluable to this whole place. So, but I've been working stupidly hard on it too. I've been responsible for the sheet insulation inside the walk-in.
You put the walk-in together.
I put the walk-in together. I built that whole thing myself, which I was pretty darn proud of. Had help lifting it because I'm not that strong. I did the sheet insulation on the inside. I did all the lighting, everything else, which I'm very darn proud of.
Getting the garage door opener put up.
The garage door opener is sitting a little bit cattywampus right now.
It's on a ladder though.
Well, that's what the instructions say to do.
Yeah.
So you put it on a ladder.
Good.
And open up that garage door and set it on top of there with a 2x4, and boom, you've got your spacing.
There you go.
Couldn't be easier.
Couldn't be easier. Okay.
So yeah, I've been working
Just don't kick the ladder.
Do not. Do not. So I've been working like crazy out here, and it's been good though. I did get another beer finished, however. Ish is just about done. It's ready to go into the walk-in, which sadly is going to be the last thing to go into our old walk-in. And then everything else goes back there, which is going to be super duper cool because there's so much room back there. That thing is about as wide as our tap room.
Yeah.
Which is really great. And I mean, it's a huge walk-in. It's a little difficult to see on the camera, but it's big. There's going to be plenty of room for everything we could ever want to chill after fermentation. All the kegs we will ever need. It will be where we carbonate stuff. All of it will happen in there. And it's just exactly what we need. So this whole building was purpose-built for production.
Yes.
So it's going to be fantastic. But I did finish up ish. It's ready to go into the walk-in. Old Books is ready. Just got to put that sucker in a keg and carbonate it, and ooh, it tastes good too.
Which will be good because some levels are getting kind of low.
There's some levels getting a little low.
Yep.
Not many of them though, honestly. Raven Master and Singularity just got swapped out. So they're
Raven Master just got swapped?
Well, I don't know, like a few days ago. A week ago, maybe?
I think it was
Raven Master.
All the booze.
All the booze. Yeah. Raven Master might be going away soon. Might be Singularity. Hard to say. That one's my favorite. So
Secondhand Robes. I bet that
Secondhand Robes very likely will be gone soon. Natural Tony did a great job on that.
They did. It's
been
fantastic.
Very popular, which means the next one on tap is going to be Old Books. It is our special edition Old Books. It was meant for a Vista Stadium. Sadly not happening. But that means you guys get more of it. So yay. This is going to be the 13% edition. It's I took what I learned from Schmebylock and I applied that to Old Books, which it's still Old Books in every way, shape, or form. It doesn't taste hardly any different at all. It's just way stronger now. So
not way stronger.
It used to be 11, now it's 13.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. There's just kind of a mental block. I mean, this is 11. But who cares about that? But you hit 13. It's just like, whoa, now calm down. What's wrong? And you hit 14, and now people are questioning your sanity.
People
And-
question our sanity when they come in and see like 8%, like multiple
I know,
8%.
it's so cute.
I know. So,
Anyway,
anything
so
else?
that will be on soon.
Yep.
Ish is, like I said, ready. Cane Madness is also similarly ready for its return. So,
Yep.
for the first time in forever, I finally got some backup beer.
This whole summer has been riding the line between trying to focus on getting this building and trying to make sure that we produce enough. And
Usually it's
been
aired on the
so
side of the building.
stressful. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been so stressful.
Family Essentials Counseling has made a bundle off of us this summer. Good for them.
Yes. Let's see. I pressed yesterday, but it wasn't a normal pressing.
Do tell.
Do tell. We didn't get our normal base apples, and they were very small batches that I did, but I did 2 of them. One of them was the apples from Precious Things Fermentation Project, and that's going to be turned into Precious Trees, which is the collab that we do with them each fall. We're using their apples, my press, my know-how, and their yeast.
Mm-hmm.
Or their style of yeast.
Yeah,
rather.
it was our yeast, but it was their suggestion. We said,
Yeah.
we've got these, what should we use? And they said, ooh, pick that one. So
Yeah.
we did.
Yep. So that's all pressed. Yeast goes in it tonight.
In our new fermenter.
Yay! We got I have been test batching 5-gallon batches, and I put them on at the tap room to get some feedback on what is enjoyed and what could I do better. And they go within days because it's 5 gallons. That's not that much.
What do you guys think of this new? Oh, it's gone.
Yeah. So like up is down. There was room for 2 when those first came on. Those were 5-gallon batches, and they went off. They blew in a few days, and then it was months before I was able to release a large batch.
It became, there was room for 2.
Yeah.
Up is gone.
So our friends at Mystic Mead got some 15-gallon fermenters.
What is this witchcraft?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
I don't know why we never thought to do that. It was like
I had no
5-gallon
idea.
carboy or 60,
100-gallon.
Yeah.
I had no idea any such thing existed.
So we bought a couple of 15-gallon fermenters for ourselves, and those are now my test batches.
Which, fun fact, Luke, ours showed up looking just like the picture on the website. So
Yeah.
I don't know who got the backup or who got what, but ours looked like the website. So I don't know.
Kind of like yours better, but that's okay.
If you want to swap, we can
Um,
consider that.
I don't know where So Wonderful came in, but yes, whatever it was,
Well,
yes.
Probably us.
Yes. So yeah, the Precious Trees is in one of our new fermenters. We didn't get as much as we had hoped we would. The growing season this year has just been strange. So
Yeah.
there just wasn't as much fruit to pick, but we got a lot.
Yeah,
We got enough.
Chalk it up to our pressing technique or something, I don't know, but the yield ended up being better.
You
So
think so?
we got a lot fewer apples, but we got about the same amount of cider out of everything.
I thought we got more last year.
I don't
Quite a bit
think so.
more.
I think we each got a 60 last year.
No, I'm pretty sure we each got 2 60s.
Very possibly so. Okay.
Well,
no idea.
we got enough that
We got enough.
we'll get all of it. Yes.
Yep. So go to Precious Things, come to us when we run out first, go back to Precious Things,
Yep.
tell them Bardic sent you. It'll be a grand old time.
Obviously it's not going to be ready for at least a few weeks, if not a month.
Yeah, that seems to be like the sweet spot for your cider. It finishes technical fermentation inside a week, maybe 2.
Yeah.
But then it's got to clarify, it's got to settle, it's got everything else. So, yeah. Which it will do
Back
in our new look.
We're not excited or anything.
That thing's going to be so stupid cold.
I know.
It's going to be like freezing plus 0.1 degrees.
So when Mark was getting there's the insulation, the fiberglass insulation, and then on the inside is foam board insulation.
The really nice metal backed stuff.
And so when everything, he planned for 1.5 inches.
Because that's more than enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And knew that we had some in the garage, but at the moment didn't go and measure it. So just 1.5.
Be a pro.
Totally
Don't
cool.
measure. Just do it right the first time. Measure once, cut once, like a pro. Anyway, continue with the story.
And so when it finally came down to actually purchasing the the foam insulation, he went and measured because he's
Pro.
intelligent. And it turns out it was 2-inch that we had in the garage. So
Whoopsie.
instead of having R30 insulation in the walk-in, we have R34. So
which R apparently stands for really cold, because
Yes.
it's gonna be really cold in there.
yes.
Most houses, for a frame of reference, probably fall around the R18 insulation value. If you hit 20, you're starting to be a pretty dope house. You hit much higher than that. So this is going to be 34. So this thing is far more well insulated than most houses are.
Yeah.
It should be. In fact, it is more well insulated than most professional walk-in coolers are.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, by
Nice.
quite a lot. So
Nice.
this one's going to be darn good. And thank you, other breweries. I didn't pay an arm and a leg for it.
Nice.
Yep. I do have a few others that are following in my stead, but we can get to that later.
Yeah. Anyways, that kind of veered off. So the other thing that I pressed, I got a couple of boxes of crab apples.
Which you've never pressed those before.
I've never used crab apples before.
We used to throw them at kids when we were little, but we
Really?
never actually. Maybe that was just people throwing them at me.
Oh,
But
poor thing.
now we're pressing them.
Yeah, so they were super annoying, and I wasn't sure that they were going to be worth it. But it's like, okay, I'll get through these 2 boxes, and then I'll decide if this is something that I want to continue. Part of it, I'm sure, was because it came off of a neighborhood tree. It wasn't like from an orchard or something. But like going through all of them, like in a huge vat of water because they were filthy, and like going through all of them and finding the rotten ones and the ones with wormholes in them because they're like this big.
Because wormholes are only cool in Stargate.
It was annoying, and there was grass in it because they
So much grass.
yeah, they didn't get picked up off the ground, but the tarp that was laid down got grass on it, and grass just sticks everywhere.
Grass is like nature's glitter.
Yes. Anyway, so it's like, okay.
We should name something that. We should make a
Nature's
grassy something and name it Nature's Glitter.
Yes. So got through that headache and got everything in the press. And so normally when I press, I have 6 racks and cloths. I got like 3.5, 4.5?
3.5.
3.5
Yeah.
racks and cloths. So it was like, oh, this is going to be cute. I'll get a gallon.
Here's your quart of cider.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Because they, like, when they came out of the chipper, they weren't particularly, like, juicy. I mean, they were definitely moist, but I wasn't, like, I'm looking at it just like, oh, this
Looks
is
like
a lot of work.
It's like somebody mixed turmeric with mashed potatoes. This is nasty.
Yeah. So then press and juice just kept flowing and
All
press
the juice.
more and more juice and more pressing and more juice. I got so much juice out of it. I got 7 gallons, over 7 gallons.
Yeah, that was the most unbelievable yield
Yeah.
we've ever had. And like a handful of sawdust when you're done.
Yeah.
It's like those things are all juice, apparently.
Apparently.
So, against all physics, it's just all juice.
Yeah. So we're excited to see how that goes.
So. We should press watermelon sometime just
see what
for
happens.
fun.
That would be a lot of fun.
End up with like a wafer of watermelon and like 500 gallons of juice from one melon.
From one melon. Oh, that would be fun. We should do
We
that.
should put that on the good ideas list.
Good ideas.
Press cider or press water. Press a whole watermelon.
We press cider all the time.
We could name it after that guy that does the hammer thing on
Oh,
stage.
Gilliger?
Or something like that. Yeah.
Yes. So that's what's happening in the cider world. Well, Bardic cider world.
Yep. No, just the cider.
Just the
world.
cider world.
Yeah.
Da, da, da.
It's a lot of love notes from me written on your
Yeah, I
phone.
know.
So
Okay.
yes, let's see. We've done the new in beer, new in cider,
Yeah.
new building,
button?
We've got
There's
some
my button.
upcoming events, I think.
Well,
we've got.
this is being
We could
weird.
probably do this later.
No, if I don't do it now,
Just
I
text me.
forget. See, I've already forgotten. What am I supposed to be writing down?
Watermelon cider.
Here we go. The stress has not done good things to my memory.
Well, this is true. Stress is an awful thing for your memory.
All right. There we go.
Are you done?
I'm done. Oh, you guys can totally be there for the watermelon pressing.
Yes.
Hi, Matt.
Hey, good. That's okay.
Hey, better late than never,
We
right?
were a little late too. Also,
Yeah.
Matt, welcome to our new production building. Where this is the sneak peek. We will give you the full tour later once it's done.
Yes.
So, pressing watermelon. So, events. We have the Halloween Boga coming up.
Yes.
Still?
On October 30th.
Mhm.
We still got the Halloween Boga. Last I checked, I think we've got 2 tickets left, but that might be 4.
Oof.
Excuse
That's pretty
me.
good.
Yeah, there's not a ton left. Once this
Is that
opens
right?
up.
Looks like.
There we go. 5 tickets. Okay, 5
So-
tickets have sold, so there's 3 tickets left.
Excellent. So if you want your ticket to the Halloween Boga,
Yep.
now is your time.
She get to dress up for.
Yay! So that's
Yeah.
fun. We also have not this Wednesday, but next. We have the next tabletop game night.
Yep.
No clue what we're playing.
Open to suggestions.
It will be fun.
Yes.
So
So the Inland Northwest Beer Festival, Craft Beer Festival by Wobble,
you gotta
was
say the whole thing.
canceled, unfortunately.
Yep.
So Clue. Clue.
Ooh.
That's a really good idea.
That'd be a 2-hour one, but that'd be epic. I
Yeah.
love that.
That would be a lot of fun. Maybe an hour and a half.
Maybe. Anyway, maybe we should play it and try.
It's a good idea.
I'll be like your dad. And round 1, I got the answer. No, don't do that.
My mom decided that Clue was not a game that we played in our house when I was growing up.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Matt is trying to put together a brewery hop recommendation based on who is going to be at the Inland Northwest Craft Brewers Festival by Wobble.
Hosted by Wobble.
So obviously that's something that's happening kind of last minute. So he's awesome and doing the best. But so be on the lookout for that. What that means for us, though, is one less thing off of our plate, which we actually...
And half a dozen more kegs in our walk-in at the tap room. So that's kind of darn nice for us.
That means Infinite Glitter is going to be on at the tap room here soon.
I don't care, actually. I don't really... I'm completely agnostic to Infinite Glitter.
It's pretty,
It's
though.
gorgeous. I acknowledge it's gorgeous. I could care less about its flavor.
Oh,
It's
well,
fun for everybody, and I will serve it all day long while I drink my Singularity.
it's like most of your beers.
Pretty much.
Schmebulok was amazing, and its ABV was crazy. No interest in drinking it.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Rightly so.
All right.
I should make another bourbon barrel aged Singularity so that you can enjoy it again.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Maybe that'll be one of the first things I do once we get this place up and running.
Well,
Once this battle station is full. I could name it Alderaan.
Well,
Once this battle station is fully operational. I'll just call it Singularity.
You do have a huge blow up D20 that you need to use
I do.
to make those decisions.
I do.
Yes.
I'll have a cheat sheet that I consult after I roll the dice. That'll be good.
We don't have trouble.
Should I list that for you? Which one?
Infinite Glitter.
Yes. List Infinite Glitter, Matt. 100%. Definitely list Infinite Glitter.
Yeah.
People will lose their minds. No other brewery will be visited. It will just be us. Sorry, Genus.
That's not
you kind of
quite.
deserve it anyway.
Hey, you're in a mood.
I'm in a little bit of a mood. I'm in a new building, and I love Genus, and I love everybody I'm poking on right now.
Oh, all right. So I think that's about it for events.
I think so. That sounds about right.
We're talking about doing a little Halloween event kind of thing. Not 100%
nothing huge,
sure
but-
what it's going to look like, but loser candy might be involved.
Loser candy should be involved. That was so fun.
We've got a lot of that left.
That was good.
we had we had a staff meeting on Friday, which meant we all went to an escape room. It was so much fun.
Because working at Bardic is rad.
So yeah, we started our staff meeting by going to a pirate-themed escape room. It was the first one Mark had ever done.
It was so great.
So much fun.
Go to an escape room. They're so cool.
But then we actually went and got lunch and actually had
I think it was one of our most productive meetings ever. We really addressed a lot of great stuff.
Yeah.
Which to me, cause and effect, says we should definitely consider doing escape rooms next time because that obviously leads to more productive meetings.
I've already got a D&D session.
I mean, that could work too.
Yeah.
That could very well.
We could just do a team building.
Yeah, I think this theory needs to be teased out to see.
At any rate, always involve loser candy.
Agreed.
Yes.
Candy beer. I mean, or cider. Isn't that kind of what health potion is?
No, because it's made with fruit, sir.
Yes, ma'am. But you could make some over-the-top version of it. Put in all the classic Jolly Rancher flavors in there.
No. I would want to get a bunch of Werther's Originals and make a butterscotch cider.
Oh, my. My.
Yeah. And then I could name it like Granny's Cider or something.
I almost feel like butterscotch belongs more in the beer world.
Oh, it absolutely does. But caramel apple?
Yeah, no, you're right. Caramel apple's a thing.
I've got a good idea list.
Yes.
All right.
Are you able to get to it?
Shush.
Caramel apple. Which will be different somehow magically from MD314, which is a caramel cinnamon.
Well, it's like apple pie, though.
Yeah, if you can somehow get the toffee flavor in there, just that rich caramel. But with Granny Smith apples. Kaylee's not wrong.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, if we just did Granny Smith's apples, get that tartness. Because we could get 2,000 pounds of Granny Smith apples at the drop of a hat. That sounds so weird. It's just, if you ever want to be weirded out, start your own business and start doing wholesale stuff. It's like, can I buy 1,000 pounds of literally anything? You can. For way dirt cheaper than anything else. Just boggles the mind.
Calling up Revival and asking them for 8 pounds of jasmine tea.
8 pounds of tea. Your average tea bag is about 3 grams. There's 28 grams, more or less, in an ounce. There are 16 ounces in a pound. That is hundreds of tea bags in a pound, and you're asking for...
It was over 3,000 grams.
It's 1,000 tea bags worth of tea.
By the way, my hands are purple. You can kind of see. I did mana potion today, so that'll be on tap very soon.
Mana potion has a really fast turnaround.
Yeah.
I love that one. It's like, I made mana potion today. And it's ready.
You could keg it and carbonate it tomorrow, and we could have it on tap.
God bless mana potion.
Well, especially the base has been sitting.
The base has been getting just perfect.
Yeah. Once you add the tea component to it, it's ready to go.
Yeah, it goes super duper quick. That's fantastic.
Ooh, a sizer? Yes.
I'm
always up for a sizer, just so you guys know.
Yeah, I bet they were.
Beet juice.
Jeez.
I would love to know more about
beet juice. I really want to hear more about that. You need to come back in.
Or just, put information. Oh, yeah, Net 20 did do a candy beer with Genus.
Oh, that's true.
Isn't that how no, that was a cereal beer.
They did a Jello beer once. I mean, you kind of got to take them as you get them.
We kind of got a Jello beer.
we 100% have a Jello beer.
So one of the things that we were working on for Avista Stadium, and Matt, we're not 100% sure that this can go on your list because we're not 100% sure it will be ready by then.
We'll talk to you a little later on this one.
But was the triptych. So it's a beer, cider, mead, all of them together. And one of the components of that was we used my cider as the water component in making Mark's beer. Completely neglecting to remember stress, memory, yeah, not good bedmates. That when you heat up apple juice to a certain level,
just about any fruit juice.
yes, you get pectin, which makes jelly.
So we had a fantastic jelly.
Yeah, it was a fermenter.
I tell you what, pumping jelly through 50 feet worth of chiller is a really fun time.
That's why it went so slow.
Yeah, but I made it.
Yes.
I made it.
Yes. So we're treating it with pectic enzyme, which is
already
breaking
did
that down.
Already did. It's back to a liquid.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
I hadn't heard that yet.
Back to a liquid.
Yes.
And it's
mystery. Mystery. No, I want to know about the juice.
Well, that just means they need to come over because they'll tell us in person.
No, that's true.
Or they won't, at which point we'll just be really upset and they'll say, "Oh, you're so cute when you're upset," and then we'll
find out.
We'll wait and find out with the rest of the world. We'll be the one to buy it.
You keep your secrets.
We'll still put it on tap.
Yes, absolutely.
Selfishly, I want a really dry, really strong mead. Get some specialty honey. I don't care what it is. Maybe like raspberry honey, maybe orange blossom honey. I don't care. Make it super duper strong, super duper dry, and clear as crystal. I will drink it all. It will be a loss to the company, but that's okay. That's okay. We have room in the budget for a loss, and it'll be all right. I'll just leave it in the living room, and I'll be happy. So.
At any rate, so right now we have a mead on tap. It's I've heard it both ways, which is the pineapple blueberry mead. I don't know how much we have left of it.
I don't know. It's been going remarkably well, but it was also the biggest keg we've ever bought from them. We bought a half barrel keg. And so there's probably still some there.
Yeah.
But I haven't actually checked.
So yeah, challenge accepted. So yeah, and Matt, I saw by the weekend. Yes. So we'll know more by the weekend. Just get a hold of us.
Yeah, I can probably shoot you a message tomorrow unless I forget or I can't find you.
I really do need to name something based on Shrek 2. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. And I think my debatably favorite quote is probably not a good one.
Fair enough. I'm curious now.
Okay, so in Shrek 2, when Shrek turns into a human, he like passes out and then wakes up.
I know which one you're thinking of.
And there's these 3 women around him that are like all fawning because he's very handsome now. And he's like, no, I'm looking for my true love. And the first girl's like, I'll be true. And then the other, I'll be true. And then the third one, I'll be true. And now it's so bad.
The worst.
But it makes me just die laughing every time I hear it. Anyway.
Oh, good question, Glenn. Yes. In fact, Courtney put out Bridge 4 several months back. And
that was like a year ago.
Okay. And it was based off which apples?
It was just my base cider.
No, it can't have been. It must have been like Cosmic Crisps.
No, I didn't start using Cosmic Crisps until this spring.
Or Pinatas, maybe. It was...
maybe it was Pinata?
It was based off of... I am 100% certain it was based off of something different.
It was not what I expected to happen.
But regardless, it came out dang near looking like water.
Yeah.
It was... And especially after we let it sit for a while so that it wasn't a little bit cloudy. I swear, that thing was almost as clear as water. It was unbelievably good. So,
but I don't know why it happened.
We need to look back in our notes. I'm sure we can recreate it because I know it was some specialty variety.
Yeah.
And if we can find that, a Cosmic Crisps on their own come out
crystal clear.
But
which is
that
why
wasn't
I use it for mana.
But that wasn't what you used. And I don't know what it is, but we can sort it.
This round of mana isn't being used with Cosmic Crisps, so I'm a little concerned that it's going to be a little bit more teal than blue, but you can only do what you can do.
You can name it Teal'c.
I love Teal'c. Nobody would get it.
Nobody would get it. That's okay.
Yes.
That's all right.
As far as beer goes, though,
Oh, Bridge 4 was just it was just a base cider. There was no flavoring, there was no
Yeah.
back sweetening. It
But
was
for,
just
for beer, are there any such thing as like a clear beer?
a clear beer.
And yes, Glenn, I'm sure you get it. You read those books.
Yeah, yeah. I have not heard of anything personally.
And you certainly aren't going to make a clear beer.
I probably not. A wheat beer might be able to get close, but it's still going to have a little bit of color to it just from the drying, kilning process.
Mm-hmm.
As much of an abomination as it is, technically, those crap seltzers.
Technically, they're
legally,
beer.
technically, those are beer since they are derived from grain, sort of, but that doesn't count. So I have not heard of one, but if one could be produced, it would be super rad to do so.
That would be cool. I would bet Genius.
I would name it Through the Looking Glass.
That's such a good name.
So if I ever figure it out,
Yeah.
it's gonna be something like a Pilsner or something.
Yeah, something very light, which is kind of the direct opposite of what you generally do.
It is.
Yeah.
You call it heckin' light.
Heckin' light. Oh, I got Glenn's comment, but I missed Kaylee's. 12% Pilsner.
You know, funny you should mention that. Genus and I are talking about doing a collaboration. We're still in the very early stages of it, but we're talking about an Imperial Pilsner.
That would be so cool.
It would be so us.
Yeah.
Because Genus is going to
get a hold of him again.
I do. Genus is going to bring the perfection of everything. They're going to bring, no, we do it this way, and it will turn out precisely how we want. And I will bring okay, but what if we did another bag? And so
as you just like jumping in. What if we did this?
What's that, Tim? I can't hear you over the 8 more bags I'm adding to this thing.
Yes.
No, you're gonna wreck it. I swear it's gonna be great. You gotta trust me on this, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it's gonna go.
Okay, so the Bridge 4 is a reference.
Oh, I just explained what cider it was, and
yeah, I just can't remember.
So I wasn't sure if Kayla was asking what the cider was or what the reference was.
Yeah, what the reference.
So I explained the cider. You explained the reference.
So it's a reference to the Stormlight Archives, which you guys have heard me go on and on and on about. Hush.
Love you.
But it's in the series. One of the main character for that book gets put into Bridge 4, and they're basically slaves and cannon fodder, but they have to carry these bridges to let the army get across. But they're not given like armor or anything, so that the enemy side will shoot at them instead of at the trained soldiers. So, but it's a story of overcoming, terrible odds and all of that.
Basically being awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, that was Bridge 4. Yes. Both. Yes. We answered both. Woohoo!
Yay! Huzzah!
Okay, so that's events.
That's events. Oh my gosh. Special of the week.
Special of the week. We didn't have any last week. We were done. And
so done.
By the way, the little flood that we had caused no damage. No.
There's like one trim piece.
Damage.
There's like one trim piece that is warped.
And
no big deal.
Our walk-in cooler door works phenomenally better. The door to the back room.
I don't know.
Can't hardly close anymore.
Yeah, but, little planer will fix that real quick. So.
So yeah, that was last week. But so we didn't really come up with a plan for what this week's special was going to be. So we've kind of talked about a few options, but it'd be good to come up with this week's and next week's.
Clam chowder.
Mark is very much in favor of clam chowder. Peter wants sloppy joes again, but I told him we just did that a couple of times, so we're probably not going to do that. I mentioned a soup, and then you mentioned clam chowder specifically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you mentioned the general idea of soup, and I said, yep, clam chowder.
Yes. So that's kind of what we're thinking.
Have you
Grilled
just done grilled
cheese.
cheese? Maybe we ought to.
Or nachos. Ooh.
I feel like now that Nat 20 has transitioned their menu, we would not be stepping on their toes by doing nachos. So let's explore that idea.
Okay. So let's do clam chowder this week.
Yep.
And let's plan on nachos next week. And that gives us some time to kind of figure out.
Yeah, let's ask their blessing all the same because we're good friends.
Yeah.
And then let's figure out how we're going to do it.
Practically.
Better than that. Practically is what I was going to say. Practically is what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could use a beer cheese.
That would pretty much. Oh, then yeah, no, that's actually a really great idea.
Yeah, I know, it was mine.
Just keep. Nice. Just keep that sucker warm, and then put everything together and drizzle it all out. And here's your beer cheese nachos.
Yep.
Your Raven Master beer cheese nachos.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I'm liking this more and more.
All right.
That would just be sticking it to them in so many different ways. I mean, you have to understand, Natural 20, they're our best friends. They're in the top 3 of our best friends. So we love them dearly.
Yes.
We give them a hard time sometimes, but that's only because you can give your good friends a hard time sometimes.
It's like
and
siblings.
so, yeah. And so like they had being the qualifying phrase, a certain restaurant license that didn't allow them to do certain things. And we did have a license that let us do things. So it's like, hey, what if we do a fresh beer cheese? And they couldn't do it. And so, I mean, it's just good fun. It's really good. Oh man.
Somebody buzzed.
Oh.
What?
Apparently we just paid for all my grain.
Oh.
That's unusual considering how long ago it was I got it, but whatever.
Okay, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, God bless good emails.
We got one for beer cheese nachos.
That's all we need. Is one for beer cheese nachos.
Becky will be there.
Becky will be there with puppy dog eyes. Did you save me some this time? Yes, I saved a whole plate just for you this time. Which will see the return of chips.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't had chips and salsa, and we're probably not going to have chips and salsa properly.
At least for a time.
At least for a time. But it will at least be tortilla chips for nachos. So, I mean, that's nice.
Yeah. All right, so clam chowder this week.
Beer cheese nachos next week.
Yes.
We'll have to decide on the toppings.
Yes.
They'll have to be accessible enough, but not customizable. We don't want somebody saying, I want nachos with this.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. You want nachos or not?
Yeah. Because the special of the week for our sanity has to be super simple.
Yep. Here's your nachos.
Yep.
Boom. We just make up a pre-mix of the toppings. Just grab a handful of it. Blech.
Pretty much.
What's that? Toppings.
Do you want toppings?
Do you want nachos or no?
Yeah. You could have chips, toppings, and beer cheese. So you can forgo the toppings if you want.
Can I get this minus olives? No. You can get it minus everything or plus everything.
Could you get it minus the chips?
I mean, I'm not going to judge you, but I will look at you a little bit weird.
Toppings swimming in beer cheese.
Do you want a spoon? It's just kind of. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I would do it. But I would be like, "Are you okay?"
Another option though is we could
have signal if you're okay.
We could have a container of like a few toppings. So like the meat, the olives, jalapenos, and corn.
That's fair. We could have,
scoop.
We could have like meats, veggies, and spices.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, that's not terrible.
Yeah.
But
I mean, still simple.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out.
Chips with milk.
What? Okay, Glenn. I like
help?
You a lot. But what is that?
What the heck, man?
I mean, I suppose technically it's not that different from the Corn Puffs cereal.
I mean, you're not wrong. At this point, we're just making cereal for people.
Just the sugar over the top.
Cinnamon toast beer. or something like that. Please don't sue
Something
me.
like okay. Let's see. I think we should move on from this.
Cornflakes with salt.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
You're really not wrong.
That sounds good.
Did you ever find the little dregs of all the like the minerals that they fortify cereal with at the bottom of your bowl?
I ate my cereal with orange juice.
That's true. I forgot that. He has a major aversion to milk.
I have a major aversion to non-steamed, non-caffeinated milk. If you steam it and add coffee to it,
That's
love
a different
milk all day long. If you add sugar and vanilla and you freeze it, love me some milk. If you curdle it in any way, shape, or form and inoculate it with literally anything,
but
I love it.
Milk. You won't drink it.
Out of the udder? No.
Out of the udder. Yeah, I forgot that you had cereal with orange milk.
I need a middleman between the udder and me.
I mean, I don't feel like you can now judge Glenn on the chips with milk based on your cereal and orange juice habit.
No, I probably can't.
But
and that's probably a good life lesson right there.
Did you ever find the minerals?
No, are you kidding? I ate all the cereal and I drank all the orange juice.
I did too.
I didn't pay attention.
Milk. Is that normal?
I didn't. Quiet you. I didn't pay attention to things like, is there little specks in there? Of course there was little specks in there. There used to be cereal in there. Down the hatch goes the orange juice.
I was a curious child.
I was too, just not about my cereal.
Oh, done that too. Serious, like, okay, so you're not the only one.
I mean, orange juice was the best. Apple was okay.
Cereal with water? Whoa.
Are you okay, Glenn?
No, it's not Glenn. It's Brian. Normal person Brian.
Normal person Brian eats cereal? I mean,
that I don't know.
Okay, so
it seems
real
just
talk.
as wrong to me.
Real talk. Brian is still welcome at Bardic. We love him anyway.
We do. Okay. Moving on.
He's wrong.
Moving on. Let's see.
Next.
We've done what we're drinking, what we've made recently, including our building.
Made a building. Ooh, and we have internet out here. You can't see it from there. But that's the whole reason we're able to do this is
you talked about that at the beginning. We talked about you ran internet yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Yeah. Okay, so yes. Drinking, building, we talked about special of the week events.
Chocolate cereals or not? Oh my god!
I didn't know that any cereal was better with water. Feel free to prove me wrong.
Technically beer.
Beer's not water.
But it is technically a cereal. And it is better with water. I defy you to make a beer with orange juice or milk.
Apple juice. We just did that.
We did just make it with apple juice, and it actually is pretty darn good. So perhaps I'm right.
All right.
It also turned into jelly. So, ooh.
That was our fault, though.
Maybe we could... Maybe Bardic needs a new line of delicious jams and jellies.
Yes. Yes, we do.
We could call it the Groot. to really screw with Bellwether. You've got your Groots. We've got Gru. And you could release a cider alongside it called Gorals.
Gorals. Yes. All right. I think we are on to random recommendation of the week.
Go ahead, honey.
You should talk about your wallet.
Oh, actually, I probably should.
Because it's,
So there's...
And that gives me time to remember what I had thought of earlier. I did think something up earlier.
There is a fantastic, what?
Tea, beers, and ciders? Mana potion.
Yeah.
That's jasmine tea. As well
Health
as...
potion is hibiscus tea, along with strawberries.
Yeah.
Crewman number 6 was...
Not chamomile.
No. Well, chamomile is supposed to be... Chamomile is in it.
Yeah. So is jasmine was supposed to be.
So is jasmine. Oh, nuts. What was that tea? I'll figure it out.
It was a tea.
It was a T. Yeah, there are a few in there.
Yeah.
Shoot, that's gonna bug me now. You do your first random. No, I can't because all of our comments are in there. Oh man, Honeybush.
There you go.
Honeybush tea.
There you go.
Yeah, it has a really nice, almost pipe tobacco flavor to it. So it's like everything you like about pipe tobacco and nothing you don't like about it. It's just that really nice richness. Yeah, that was in crewman number 6. So
yes.
I should make that one again early
You should.
on. Anyway, random recommendation of the week. There is a handcrafted leather company over in Coeur d'Alene called Craft and Lore. If you have been to the restaurant out here named Craft and Gather, they were so inspired by Craft and Lore, and they were good friends, and they're like, hey, we love your store, we love your stuff. How would you feel if we kind of sort of half ripped off your name and made Craft and get inspired by your name and made Craft and Gather? So if you know Craft and Gather, you are on the trail to knowing Craft and Lore, and they make unbelievably good hand-stitched leather stuff, including this wallet, which is just like second to none. This thing is abusing.
Yeah.
Years. This thing is years old, and
it's gotta be 6 or 7 years old.
And I mean, it is just.
They gave it to you right after Wendy was born, so it's almost 8 years old.
Yeah, and this thing is just tight. It's so nicely made. It's not wearing out at all. Nothing about it is wearing out. It's perfectly shaped to my cards and my butt. This thing is going to outlast me.
Yeah.
I mean, the stitching on it is phenomenal because it's all hand done. Everything about this thing, it's not wearing out because it's actual leather. It's not that stupid laminated crap you get at the stores.
Mm-hmm.
It's real cow. And I mean, this thing is a phenomenal product. And they make everything. Carry bags, wallets, belts. I also have one of their belts that is just, are you kidding me? It's truly ridiculous. Craft and Lore in Coeur d'Alene. It's 2 guys.
This is just their passion, making quality products.
One of which is our friend from the way back times.
Yes.
And I just talked to him recently, and it's just, man, I cannot recommend them enough. I would totally hit them up. Now, it's not going to be cheap.
No, it's high quality, handmade.
It is the high quality handmade stuff that is going to outlast you. So, I mean, go into it expecting that.
Yes.
Good random recommendation of the week for me. Thank you. What's yours?
Dale and Tucker versus Evil. Mark watched it years ago. I don't do horror movies at all. In fact, even this one, I watched like this half of the time. But it's hilarious. And it's got Alan Tudyk in it, which is really the reason that I watched it, because I love him. He's amazing.
Do it, Glenn. Absolutely do it. You're halfway there to miso soup. So.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Luke and Kaylee let us borrow their copy.
I laughed till I cried the whole way through.
Yeah. So the only thing I had trouble with as a person who does not watch horror movies is like the on-screen gore, which
unapologetic
was over
gore.
the top. It wasn't realistic at all.
It was straight up make fun of slasher movies gore.
Yes. Yeah. It was like Evil Dead level. But it was still like, I watched Venom, which is debatably a horror movie, but all of it was off screen. So I'm fine with that apparently. But the dude gets impaled by the branch. I can't watch that. Everything else though was so funny. The hillbillies were hilarious.
Dale, the next time you see a college girl, do not call out my name.
Yes. We got your friend.
These 2 innocent, sweet as the day is long hillbillies trying their best, and everything ends up being misinterpreted. It's like comedy of errors in modern form.
Yes.
Good call. Good call.
Highly recommend it. Obviously it's not a kid's movie.
No.
But for being like a mock slasher movie, they didn't get like far into like the sex or the language.
Everything about it was making fun of those tropes.
Yeah.
It was just these two great guys who were trying to make their vacation home and trying to be good people, and these crazy college kids who couldn't understand anything.
Yes, and then the true villain.
So. And then the true villain. So that was fantastic.
Yes, we'll give it back to what we have it.
We'll have it at the tap room tomorrow. I'm not saying that you should come tomorrow, but you should.
So yeah, that's my random recommendation of the week. Bonus random recommendation.
Ooh, fancy.
Go to Donna's Diner tomorrow.
Oh, 120%. Yeah.
Tomorrow's their last day.
Boo!
Yeah, they didn't make it through COVID.
Sadly.
Although I saw Moses post in Spokane Food Finders that there are rumors of a possible relocation.
I mean, that would be fantastic. I do hope they can get back on their feet.
Yes, absolutely.
Their model is good. Their food is good. Their people are good. They have everything they need to start fresh. Yeah. I hope they do.
Yep. But pending that information, tomorrow is your last chance to go get their amazing food. They open at 6?
Sure.
Something. They open early in the morning and then they close at 2. So go for breakfast, go for lunch.
Go for breakfast and lunch. I certainly plan to. Probably not gonna, but I plan to.
But yeah, so throwing that out there.
Yeah, definitely hit them up. Do not order the bacon, because if there's any leftover bacon, I get to buy it. So leave all the bacon so that I can have it for myself.
Did you make a deal with Moses?
I did. 100% made a deal with Moses. So do not order the bacon. I want it all for myself. And then you can come see me and you can get the bacon from me.
Really? Would you share the bacon?
No, I wouldn't. But I would high five anybody that asked. And everybody loves a good high five, especially if my hands are greasy from the bacon I just ate all by myself.
Okay.
Splat.
Ooh, BLTs. That could be fun.
I wouldn't feel comfortable making BLTs with Donna's bacon, but I would 100% make our own bacon.
Why not?
I don't know. It's their bacon. They're the only ones in the world that have it. Nobody else has that bacon. And nobody else has the bacon we make.
That is true.
Which, wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that smell like $1 million to go smoking our own bacon?
We haven't made bacon in a long time.
We need to make bacon.
We need to make more sausage.
Yes, actually. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess I know what I'm doing tomorrow. We need to make more sausage. Sorry if you order the Bard tomorrow. Our bad.
No, we've got a bit left.
Sorry for the third person who orders the Bard tomorrow. You're out of luck.
At any rate, another event. I'm just going to call it an event. September 30th is a Thursday, and that is Mark's last day at his day job.
Whee!
So this new building is going to be his new office.
My new day job.
Yes. To celebrate, we're going to be at the tap room because that is conveniently our day off from the tap room.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's almost like we've been planning that for 18 years.
Yeah. Not really.
Not really, no.
So we're going to be at the tap room. I will be jumping out for a little bit to take Peter to parkour, but Mark is definitely going to be there pretty much the whole time.
Plan on celebrating there.
Yeah. So
going to be a lot of kombucha and tea for me because I'm going to stay there the whole time.
So come celebrate with Mark, with us. This is a huge step for us.
Oh my gosh. To have Bardic be my one and only job is phenomenally huge for us, and going to be great for you guys too.
The two biggest stressors in our lives over the past 6 months has been his day job and this building. And so to have both of those culminating.
Wouldn't it be great if it all just sort of went away?
Yes. Except in this case, it can.
Yep. So, September 30th.
Yes. Sorry.
We will be celebrating at Bardic with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to show up. Feel free to glad hand. Feel free to just have a good time.
Yep.
September 30th will be a day of celebration.
Yep.
And I cannot wait.
I suspect board games will be played.
I 100% guarantee board games will be
And I
played.
know we're having pizza for dinner that night.
Yes, we are.
We should make sure that Andrea is prepped for pizza.
I know. We should prep all of the pizzas ahead of time. Here's your 47 crusts and cheeses and 18 gallons of sauce.
Just in case.
We're going to borrow Nat 20's oven so that you can cook 8 of them at a time and you'll be good.
Nice.
So.
Yes. So, another event.
Yeah. So, September 30th.
Yeah.
Good times.
So you've got this week and you've got next week. And then the week after, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then at the end of that week, IR done.
You're done.
Oh, my
Nice.
gosh. My counselor's going to see me cry a lot that day. And it'll be great. Tears of joy.
Okay. We need to end this.
Yeah.
So
We can do that.
thank you guys so much for being awesome. Thank you for joining us for our ramblings and drinking in our new production facility.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's all. Bye. Love you guys for real. Bye.